March Madness is a fitting time to focus on recent legal activity in the long-standing dispute over whether college athletes should be treated as employees. The latest development concerns the Dartmouth College men's varsity basketball team's right to unionize under the Federal National Labor Relations Act, NLRA. Dartmouth's players, like all Ivy League athletes, receive no athletic scholarships. The basketball program costs Dartmouth more to run than it generates in revenue. Nonetheless, on February 5, National Labor Relations Board Regional Director Laura Sachs issued an unprecedented decision that Dartmouth basketball players were employees under the NLRA. The squad voted 13-2 March 5 to form a union. The NLRB considers a worker an employee if the employer has the right to control the employee's work and the work is performed in exchange for compensation. Sachs concluded that members of the team perform work that benefits Dartmouth, establishing an economic relationship. Even if unprofitable, the basketball program generates engagement and financial support from alumni and interest from prospective students. Sachs found that Dartmouth exercises control over the players. Dartmouth's student-athlete handbook, like an employee handbook, details the tasks athletes must complete and the regulations they may not break. Dartmouth determines when the players will practice and play, as well as when they will review film, engage with alumni, or take part in other team-related activities. Sachs also found the players perform at least some basketball-related activities for the team in exchange for a non-traditional form of compensation. Prospective players receive an early review of their admission chances to the highly competitive school. They also receive equipment and apparel, including basketball shoes valued in excess of $1,000 per player per year, as well as tickets to games, lodging, meals and access to a special peak performance program and other support. The U.S. House of Representatives responded by holding a committee hearing March 12 titled Safeguarding Student Athletes from NLRB Misclassification. Dartmouth has appealed Sachs' decision to the NLRB. Dartmouth separately announced it would refuse to bargain with the basketball team. This ball could eventually wind up at the U.S. Supreme Court. Sorry. Even if Sachs' decision ultimately is upheld and its reasoning applied nationwide, it would not affect SDSU athletes or those at other state-run institutions. The NLRA applies only to private employers, not public employers, such as state universities. The NLRB has recognized that state educational institutions are subject to state labor laws governing public employees. California law explicitly makes student-athletes ineligible for workers' compensation benefits, which California courts have construed to mean student-athletes have no rights under other California labor laws. In 2019, the U.S.